This tutorial will be for the flowering section in your Growing with Canvas course, assignment 4.7, Gradebook Filters. So if we click on our flowering section and we go into 4.7, we're going to look at what they want for this one. This one's going to be pretty easy, guys. There's just going to be a couple of things I need to tell you about this one. So it says to go to your course and then click on grades and filter by first 9 weeks. If you're using a sandbox, you will not be able to filter by the first 9 weeks. So once we get in there, you will need to know whether you are using one of your original teacher courses or if you're using a sandbox course. Because I don't have students, what I'm going to model for you is going to be applying filters in a sandbox course. Then you are going to take a screenshot, and that is going to be your file upload. So like I said, this one's going to be fairly simple. So I go to my dashboard, I click on my sandbox course, and I'm going to come to the left, and I am looking for grades. When I click on grades, all of the assignments that I have created should be there. Yours is not going to look like mine. I've added an additional person to my sandbox just so when I am creating items, I can share with that person and they can give me feedback. So what you will probably see is you will probably see test student. You probably will not have red because you have not told your gradebook to mark anything yet. You will probably see these items. Up here, you should see the assignments that you created during this Growing with Canvas course, and you should see that some of them were submitted. Now, what they want us to do is they want us to apply a filter. So right now, I want you to notice that this whole section is just blank and white, okay? So I know that I have not added any filters yet. Before I add a filter, I do want to show you a quick tip. You do not have to do this, but this is how I got these boxes to be red. So when I went to view, I went to status, and I clicked on the 3 dots, like I said, a kebab or a snowman, whatever you want to call it, and I selected a color for that. So I just said if it's a late assignment, I want it to be yellow. If it's missing, I want it to be red. And if it's resubmitted, I wanted it to be blue. Now, you don't have to do this. This is not part of 4.7, but if you are going to use your gradebook during the year, I do encourage you to color code it. It just makes it a little easier for you. And then you're going to say done. And that's how these are read, okay, because this person did not submit for that assignment. But for 4.7, they want us to add a filter. Again, if you are not in a sandbox, it would look differently. So I'm going to click on view. I'm going to click on that arrow that is next to view, and I'm going to hover over filters. So you see when I hover over filters, I have some choices. I can do assignment groups, grading periods, or modules. The directions asked us to change the grading period. Again, if you are not in your regular course, we're not going to be able to set it to first 9 weeks. Because I'm in Sandbox, I'm going to set a couple of filters, and you can do the same thing and take that screenshot. So I'm going to go to my assignment groups. Again, I hovered over filter, I went to assignment groups. Now, remember this whole box up here was white and blank? Notice now it has a square box and it says assignment groups. If I drop that down, I can click on assignments, or all assignment groups. I'm going to go back to view. I'm going to hover over filters. I'm going to go to grading period. And because I do not have a regular teacher course, what I have is sample grading period or all grading periods. Okay. So either one you want to, I'm just going to say sample grading period. But now I want you to notice, remember that was a white blank spot. Now I have two boxes. When you take your screenshot, these boxes right here are going to let them know that you set a filter. But you know what? We're overachievers, so we're going to go back to view. We're going to hover over filters, and this time we're going to click on modules. And if you have a module that you have created, you can select that module, or you can say all modules. So that's it. I mean, this one is fairly easy. Again, what they're going to look for is these little boxes up here above your gradebook. That lets them know that you did apply some type of filter. If this is blank up here, your assignment will not be graded. So I've got my filters set up. I'm going to go to my snipping tool. I'm going to click new. I'm going to grab this to make sure that they see that I have set 3 filters. I'm going to do a file, save as, and this one was 4.7 gradebook filter, and I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to upload that. So this one was pretty easy. You're going to go back to your dashboard. You will go back to your training course, go back to flowering, and you will submit a screenshot that we just took of the filters being applied. And that one was for 4.7. And guess what? That's it. So flowering is now complete. You will not get your final check until they grade what you've submitted. Our next video is going to be harvesting and how might you use groups and collaborations. And that one is real easy, guys. It's not even going to take us 2 minutes. This last part will not be unlocked until all of your items are graded. All right, and that takes care of flowering. I hope you found this helpful, and our last video will be on the harvesting. Have a good day.